Hello class 6, this is the last part of the chapter number 9, that means a new life for Eliza. So we are going to start from the last portion of page number 48. Okay, so before starting the class, I would like to give a very short recapitulation of this chapter. From the very first, that we have seen that George he met with his son and his wife, and they were about to escape from that place, and they were going to Canada, and they were helped by some good people. And in the meantime, what happened, when they escaped from the place, they came to when they discovered that some people they wanted to take back them. Okay, so there was a fight and in between those people, and George shoot a man, and by chance the man whose name was Tom Loker, he rescued, and he was actually helped by those niggers and those good people. So Tom Loker also has changed his mind, and he helped those niggers to go to Canada. So it was Tom Loker's idea that Eliza should disguise herself as a man, and Harry, little boy, he should disguise himself as a little girl. So the authorities could not able to find out those people. Okay, so now we are going to start with the last portion of the page number 48. What a pretty girl he makes. We shall start calling him Harriet, said Eliza laughingly. So when Harry changed himself as a little girl, he disguised himself as a little girl. So Eliza was very laughing, and she told that now Harry looks very lovely, and now we are going to start calling him as Harriet, not Harry. They decided that Harry would travel with a Mrs. Smith as her niece, who was luckily returning to her home in Canada by the same boat that they were planning to take. Now what happened? So they decided that Harry would travel with a Mrs. Smith. So Mrs. Smith is another character, and the Mrs. Smith along with her niece, and that means Mrs. Smith actually was helping George and Eliza. And what happened, who was luckily returning to her home in Canada by the same boat that they were planning to take. Mrs. Smith was also a different that means person. She was about to go to Canada, and when she was about to go to Canada, these people met Mrs. Smith, and they these people requested Mrs. Smith, and Mrs. Smith also, it seemed like that Mrs. Smith also was a good and kind-hearted lady, and it was decided that Harry would be called as Mrs. Smith's niece. Okay, so it would be very much difficult for the authorities to look to find out that where is Harry and where is Eliza and where is George. So they took the help from Mrs. Smith, and who was going to Canada to her home. At the wharf there were two officials looking for the escaping slaves, but they did not even bother to glance at the two young men and the lady with a small girl who got into the boat, as they were looking for a man, a woman and a boy. What happened? It was nicely said by Tom Loker. It was his idea. And what happened? You can see that at the wharf. Wharf means, here you can understand that here it is written also, a level piece of land where ships and harbor for land loading and unloading. That means harbor, you can say also, from where the ships are sailing and from to where the ships are coming back. Okay, so there were two men for grabbing the niggers, and they could not understand, because they saw there were two men and a lady along with a little girl, And these two men, actually it was one man, that is George, and another, it was Eliza who made herself disguise as a man. So those men of who were sent by the authorities, they could not able to understand, and they only saw, they wanted one man and one woman and a girl, but and a son. But they found out that there was two men, one woman and one little girl. So they did not have any that means, what can I say, that they did not have, they did not bother about them. Okay, they thought that no, they were not those people whom they were wanting. The boat soon left the bank of the river. All of them released a sigh of relief and thanked the good God for saving them. And what happened? The boat then started to sail in the river, and all of them, they were giving the thanks to God, because God gave them the new life. Okay, soon the boat gathered speed. And it started sailing. And after many hours, they reached the Canadian soil and realized they were at last free. So after many hours, they went to Canada. And when they reached to Canada, they could understand that they were free. The husband and wife, with tears in their eyes, embraced each other and said a prayer to the Lord. Their joy knew no bounds. The little family followed Mrs. Smith gratefully, who took them to the house of a kind missionary who had been helping people like them. So when they came to that place, Canada, so husband and wife, that means George and Eliza, they were very much happy, and they hugged each other, they embraced each other, and they were praying to God, they were thanking to the God. Their joy knew no bound. They were overjoyed. Okay, the little family followed Mrs. Smith, who helped them, and Mrs. Smith actually took those people to a kind missionary where these kind of people were helped. In a new country, thus a new free life began for them. So in new country, Eliza, George and little Harry, they were free, and they were starting their new lives.